भूमिका किरण ज्वाइनिंग द क्लास आफ्टर लॉन्ग टाइम। पढ़ाई हो रही है। आर्यन, हो गया तुम्हारा पॉलिटी खत्म? वेरी गुड। वेट फॉर अ फ्यू मिनट्स। Who made your first class? I asked you to watch a recording. Did you watch that? You were texting in the Telegram group, right? Good evening, Harjot. It's too good. Too good to be. So I don't think many people will be joining the session, as I've already told. Hi, Payal. So how many of you watched the first class of NCERT, class 6 NCERT? कितने लोगों ने देखा? Not yet. Tanupriya has watched. Harjot. Yeah, I teach very slowly. I'm very, very slow. Thank you, Jyoti, Paras. कैसा था श्रीवास? Sita Soni has no idea that what it is. Okay, so please, you are preparing for an UPSC exam. Oh, you are planning to be an civil servant. You are planning to run a district. Look in the groups. There are messages sent. There are links that where you have to join. You have to follow some instructions. If you cannot follow some basic instructions, then what you will be doing. And okay, I will be asking some questions. All of you, many of you are saying that you understood a lot of things. So I will be asking some questions in this session. Let's see how much you have understood. Susmitha. So मुझे कभी जियो समझ नहीं आ रहा था, बट सब स्टेज समझ आया. Yeah, you were saying in the previous class, right? कि जियो कभी जियो मुश्किल लगता है. I think if you will now I'm not bragging about कि क्या है, but if you will put a little effort from your side, geography classes passes like Netflix web series. अगर सही में engage होके देखो तो it's sometimes it's become difficult to stop. Like I have got some such comments from the student कि सर मैंने देखना start किया और like मैं देखता ही गया देखता ही गया. So those who have not joined the Telegram group yet, those who do not have idea what we are talking about, text me personally, get your doubt resolved. Do not be in any dilemma कि क्या चल रहा है. Text करो, clear करो, आगे बढ़ो. ठीक है. So क्या क्या टॉपिक पढ़ा हमने हरजोत in the first class of class 6 NCERT geography? इंसान back now. क्या क्या पढ़ा हमने फर्स्ट क्लास में? You are unable to unmute. Raise your hand, I will allow. Yeah. Yeah, now you can unmute yourself.
So we basically read about certain definitions which set the base of certain things, like the like primary definitions about the sun, stars, and Ursa. The inside the concept of stars, we read about Ursa Major concept, Milky Way. So basic definitions, the first chapter covered, which the first chapter covers. And in second, in latitudes and longitudes, as it was only about uh, certain degrees of Tropic of Cancer, how we can recall all these things, and what are latitudes, what are longitudes, Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, and Torrid Zone, Temperate Zone, all these concepts.
इतना पढ़ लिया क्या हमने फर्स्ट चैप्टर में? You have covered a lot. ठीक है.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes, sir, we did that.
Good. So now I think the most surprising part for many of you have been where you read about the क्या बोलते हैं, the full moon and new moon. I think it would have been very shocking to many of you कि अच्छा ऐसा होता है क्या? The concept that we read, I normally think it exactly happens opposite to that. I know. So ठीक है. Anybody has anything, if you want me to explain anything again, any topic that you felt like you have any difficulty in understanding? I think classes are because they're live recordings, the students have asked a lot of questions during the classes itself. So many of your doubts would have been get cleared while watching the discussion. The doubts that you have, somebody would have asked those doubts in the class itself. तो issue तो नहीं होना चाहिए. Anybody who does not understand Hindi or was facing any language issue or anything like that? And Bhargav is saying we cannot understand English, do it in English. Yeah, so Bhargav, did you try watching the classes? Geography? What is tidal lock? Jyoti is asking what is tidal lock. Debris से related थोड़ा explain कर. Okay, so anybody can explain what is tidal locking? Those who have read have little idea about what is tidal locking. You want to try your hand first before I give it a try? So tidal locking. हरजोत, हाँ बताओ.
Sir, I can try. I don't know the exact definition.
Try, just try. Don't worry.
So basically, what I got to know is that it's a basically course of attraction between the Earth and the Moon. As due to the fluctuations of the tides, the moon, the position of the moon fluctuates, and it is because Earth attracts certain part of or a certain part of a moon towards itself. So basically, that sets the tide lock part. Yeah. So this is what I can.
We are getting it wrong. The question is tidal locking. It's slightly different than the cause or explanation of tides. It's asking about tidal locking. I think that's the question, right? किसने
Yes,
पूछा
right.
है? Jyoti is asking tidal locking. So anyone else wanna try what is tidal locking? Have we discussed how moon always faces the earth? हाँ Sandeep बताओ. Raise your hand. Yes, Susmita, very good. Do not add the slow movement because movement is the movement. So the movement of the moon, so that the moon always uh, faces the same side, or Earth always see the same side of the moon. That's we call as tidal locking. It has no such relationship with the tide. Do not confuse it. We will read in later कि कैसे tide पड़ते हैं. So I think I have explained you कि how the if my mic is the earth, and if this is the moon, my palm is the moon, so it will be rotating like this, always towards moon, always towards moon. So that probably I gave you the example that moon is hooked to the earth like a lover who is constantly looking at him no matter where he is going. वो चलते चलते टकरा जाते हैं ना पुल से, तुम लोगों ने देखा होगा मूवीज में. So like the moon is hooked to the earth, always looking towards earth. ठीक है? So that's tidal locking. Paras is saying we see the same surface of the moon because of the Earth's gravitational force. The speed of the rotation on the moon and revolution of the moon becomes almost equal. Bilkul Paras, very good. Shankar is saying debris से related थोड़ा explain कर दीजिए. Debris से related see, as I don't actually connect what you mean by the debris, which debris you are talking about. If we see the location of or this arrangement in the solar system after Mars, we have a asteroid belt. इस बेल्ट में क्या है? Asteroids है between Mars and Jupiter. This is an asteroid belt. And after Neptune or Pluto, there are many other debris. They're outside the influence of solar system, we can say. So दोनों ही debris, when you're saying we can consider both as debris, depends upon which debris you are specifically talking about. There are debris outside the planets, and what we call it, what's the name? Skipping my mind. What's the name of this? Anybody? Oh, it's a very, very good name. The area beyond Neptune. Some zone. I will see and tell you, it is slipping my mind. So दो तरीके के debris हैं. Now, dwarf planets, हमारे is different thing. There is a belt of small debris. Achha, then planets is Jupiter and Saturn also have Kuiper belt. Yes, Susri, thank you for the name Kuiper belt. For those reasons are called Kuiper belt. Belts of small debris, Jupiter. Yes, some planets have their own debris. When we will be reading class 11th now, so in class 11th, his geography, we will be discussing about the origin of the solar system, how all these have created. And there we will have detailed discussion about the origin of debris, why the planets, why the solar system is in one line, why it is not that the moon is, the earth is here, and the, if you will see, if this is, if the sun is in the center, all the planets are rotating in the same plane as if they are kept in a plate. But it could have happened that the earth is rotating like this. If this is the sun, earth is rotating like this, and uh, Mars is rotating like this. Like it can be in different planes. Like all of them are in the same plane. जैसे कि मान लो कि ये अगर अर्थ है, ये अगर सन है, so what we see कि all the planets are in same plane. They go like this and come like this. लेकिन ये हो सकता था ना कि some of would have been rotating like this, or some would have been rotating like this, like this. So we will read about this, ki why it doesn't happen like that. Just wait for class 11, so you have to wait a little longer. That's very good explanation for that. Okay. Chalo, anything else? Classes are very, very, very interesting. I urge you all to watch those classes, even if, and do not spend too much time on taking notes. Just go through those classes as quick as you can, and then so that you can start GC Leong as quick you can. I have already posted the whole playlist also. I think all of you have got the playlist, है ना? पूरा playlist पे I have already posted. So if you want to watch more than one video, do watch it and try to finish it as soon as possible if you have the time at your hand, so that you can cover the topics in much faster way. ठीक है? Anyone, Tanu pricing is GC Leong Grey one. Yeah, I think Grey one is the most updated version now, so you should go with that. So anyone else, any other question? Any doubts about classes, how it's going, what's happening? Anything related to that? शौकीन जी क्या चल रहा है? Rinki, you are from sociology batch or you are like new Rinki? Sir, first batch. Suchita, you are not doing sociology classes. Why? अभी आपकी बाकी है. अरे फौजी होके ऐसा लेट करोगे तो कैसे काम चलेगा भाई? Be on time. I have already given, I think I gave 10 days extra for polity. Explain about what time zones, Amar. In the next class, you watched yesterday's you watch the video that the second class, and you will find discussions about time zone. If it will not be clear, even after that, we will be discussing it on the Wednesday's class. Okay. Shankar, I'm not able to find in which group you are. I tried searching your number yesterday in order to call you, but your number has gone. I don't know where. So text me once. Chalo फिर, I think so. I should not waste your time anymore. If you not have any questions, there is a different classes, various subjects, and come completely new in first class. Rini, you. Dekho, I think all of you are in this Telegram group. There is a Telegram group. Hmm. Wait. I think all of you are in this Telegram group. सब इस group में है. Here, if you are not in this Telegram group, join this Telegram group. And first watch this video. Starting new batch for geography, first watch this video. After watching this, you will understand what you have to do, how the classes will go on, when the classes will happen, how you can reach to me, how you can ask the doubts, etc. Everything will be clear after watching this. Okay? Once you have gone through this, then this is the playlist of geography. Once you will open that playlist will bring you to this. Yeah, so that will bring you to this. Here, wait, let me open that playlist. So if you will open that, it will open like this. NCERT class 6, class 7, class 8, then there is no class 9th and 10th. You will watch, you will understand why I am teaching class 11th. So don't worry about it. Ki sir, there is no video, kahan chala gaya, kya classes hai. It is already arranged in the manner it is taught in the class. So if you will watch, you will understand why it has been done. There is a purpose behind it. So 6, 7, 8, 11, climatology, oceanography, physical geography, Indian geography, all are taught here. And then I will add some extra topics from the previous batch that will complete your geography. Now, on the daily basis, I will be posting all the informations related to the classes, the messages, the questions, the PDFs. Here you will find the PDF, link for the PDF of the highlighted books. So if you open this, it will bring you here. Here you can download the PDFs that I am teaching. These are highlighted PDFs. You'll open it. You will get all the highlighted PDFs arranged here. So use this judiciously. If, like some of you have texted me, if you can follow the classes, well and good, try to follow it. If you're not able to watch, there is some exam, you have something important, then watch it at your convenience. It's completely flexible. If you can watch it before the schedule, that's also very appreciated. If you cannot watch it on time, if you think it's taking a little bit more time to you, you watch it later. But the first thing is you watch this video if you have not attended the live classes yet. And after watching this, you start watching geography classes from here. And then you will understand everything about the class. Okay? All good now? Bhavna, first watch the video. If you will not watch the first class, you will not be able to understand. Have you watched the first class of geography? And you are still confused. So what is your confusion then? क्या confusion है बताओ? Unmute yourself.
So that tidal lock part is like it's little confusing. I didn't understood that.
What you have not understood? You cannot tell me.
That the rotation how was taking place, so means this was little confusing. Means at what part it was light and which part it was dark. You said it is little far further from that.
Sorry.
So you were telling that that moon's part is little farther from that. So I didn't understood that which part is dark and which part is farther. Like they were little confusing. Like you said no further and little darker. So I didn't understood that. Little confusing.
Okay. See, it's you do not have to get confused. Simple idea. It's very basic.
Yeah.
This is sun, or this is earth. Let's suppose this is earth, and my hand is moon. Now you know that this is rotating around
Yeah.
the earth, but its rotation is not like this. Sometime this part will be towards earth, sometime this part will be towards earth. If it will be rotating like this, what will happen? At some point you will be watching this part, at some point you will be watching this part, right?
Yeah. So
Because the movement happens like this part is always focused towards one specific portion of the earth. So earth is also rotating, moon is also rotating, and it's
okay, so the
always
moon is also rotating. Means that in the video I got little confused. The moon is also rotating and the sun is means the earth is also rotating and the moon is also rotating, right?
yes.
Okay, sir.
So moon's rotation is such that it locks with the earth's rotation. It's rotating like this. So जितना ये rotate कर रहा है वैसा ही ये rotate कर रहा है. ठीक है?
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Welcome. So I can show you another video. If you are confused about this, let's watch tidal locking of moon. This is the best explanation for the tidal locking. Watch this and you will enjoy this video. I love this channel for its content. It's run by some of the great scholars of science.
In 1959, the Soviet spacecraft Luna 3 beamed back images of something Earthlings had never before seen, the far side of the moon. We always see the same old side of the moon because the moon rotates exactly once on its axis each time it orbits Earth. If it weren't spinning at all, we'd get at least one 360-degree view of its surface with each lap. If it were spinning twice as fast, we'd also see the moon's entire surface more than once per orbit. But instead, our moon's motions, like the spin and orbit of most other moons in our solar system, are remarkably in perfect sync. This wasn't always the case. Our best guess is that our own moon formed due to a massive asteroid impact, and its initial spin and dizzying 10-hour orbit were almost certainly not in sync with each other, though we don't know which was faster. At such close range, Earth's gravity deformed the moon into a slight oval, with one of its bulges facing Earth. Those bulges quickly swung out of alignment thanks to the moon's asynchronous spin and orbit, but Earth's gravity continually squeezed them back again. What's more, this gravitational tugging would have influenced the moon's rotation rate. If it was spinning more than once per orbit, Earth would pull at a slight angle against the moon's direction of rotation, slowing its spin. If the moon was spinning less than once per orbit, Earth would have pulled the other way, speeding its rotation. Whatever the case, it took just 1,000 years for the Earth's pull to adjust the moon's spin enough that one rotation of the moon corresponded to one trip around the Earth, leaving one side forever locked facing away. We do end up seeing some of that far side because the moon's elliptical orbit gives us peaks beyond its average eastern and western horizons, and its tilted axis causes moon seasons, revealing more of the lunar north or south poles. But those glimpses only add up to an extra 9%, leaving 41% of the moon hidden from Earth. Satellites, starting with Luna 3, have allowed us to map the rest, but it's safe to say that our relationship with the moon is still pretty one-sided. I'd like to say a big thanks to
I'm audible now. अब आ रही है सबको? ठीक. Payal, you are not added. Payal, you are in person mentorship batch, or I think you were just in this batch. I cannot actually recall. My memory has become very weak. Text me once. I will add you if you are not added. चलो ठीक है फिर. Let's end it here. And we'll meet again. When? When is the next class? This live class? Yes, Himanshu, sociology recorded videos are there. The next class is on Wednesday. Good. And by that time, you have to watch 2 videos. That means by that time, you are supposed to watch. Where did it went? Okay, I've closed that. Good. So you are supposed to watch 2 videos of NCERT by that time. So class 6 khatam kar lena hai. Could you please Himanshu, those are paid classes. You will enroll, I can share it with you. Anyway, again, if you are not added into a group, you text me, you have my number. I will add you into my group. Chalo, let's end it here then. I will call you. We will meet again on Wednesday. Bye.